Let's take a look at iterators in this video, and they can contain a countable number of values. So iterables like lists, tuples, dictionaries, sets, they're all iterable objects that you could get an iterator from.
An iterator is an object that can be iterated, so you can access the elements within it one by one. Iterators implement the iterator protocol, which contains the methods underscore underscore iter underscore underscore and underscore underscore next underscore underscore. As we have seen, Python's tuples, sets, dictionaries, and lists are all iterable objects. These are all iterable containers, with a countable number of objects, which you can get an iterator from.
Some of the methods are iter, next, iter, and next, okay? Let's take a look at this example here. So here we're going to make a tuple, right? Because of these parentheses, tuple MLP main characters. So we're going to pass that in as a parameter to iter, and then assign that to the iterator, and then we're going to use next and go through the iterator here. Let's make sure I'm running the first method. All right, so let's run this code. Charlie, Sparkle, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie, right? So as I hit and call the next method, I just cycle through each element that was in my tuple that was then passed into and converted to an iterator. Let's look at the next example. Here we just have a string, which, remember, a string is an array. You can think of a string as an array of type character or a list full of characters. So if I convert that to an iterator, if I pass it into iter and then do next, what would happen? All right. So again, it's just basically converts it to an array of type character or a list of type characters. See how MLP, friendship is magic. Each was converted to a character, and that was printed using the next method on an individual line. Let's take a look at our third example. So if we have a tuple here, tuple MLP main characters, this is an iterable object and it's an iterator, and behind the scenes, that's what's happening in this for loop. Just what we did here, this was explicit, but again, if we do this, all right, so it's just calling the next method and it's iterating through every single element in our tuple. Same thing here, but this time it's implicit rather than explicit. So if I hit F5, okay, so yes, that's a string, but a string is a list, an array type object, an iterable. And so implicitly, behind the scenes, an iterator is there, calling the next method, going character by character. Hence the vertical MLP friendship is magic. Okay?